Have you ever had one of those moments where something didn't land the way you hoped? Maybe you said the wrong thing, or energy just felt off. And then, before you even realized it, you're caught in a spiral of self judgment. You're not alone. And today, I want to share what horses have taught me about those very moments and how we can return to presence instead of punishment. I'm Gloria Lightbecker, and welcome back to the Healing You Method, a space where we explore the deep wisdom of the body, the healing power of horses, and the courageous journey of becoming whole. Today's episode is especially close to my heart and is called the PRAY reset, and how horses help us reclaim the moment after a misstep. I recently read a line that stuck with me. The real risk isn't the stumble, it's the story that we spin afterward. And wow, how true is that? We've all had those moments on stage, in a conversation, in leadership, where we mess up. But the part that hurts the most isn't the actual mistake. It's what we tell ourselves afterward. I should have known better. That ruined everything. I'm not cut out for this. And what happens next? We shrink. We get quiet. We disconnect. This is where the horses come in. And this is why I developed what I called the Pray Reset. It's something I guide my clients through in real time, especially when they're out with the herd in one of the fields with the horses. And here's what it stands for. P is pause to breathe. Pause to breathe. Feel your feet on the ground. Take a deep breath. Let your body know we're safe now. Just that first step can completely change the trajectory. And then R is review the data, not the drama, not the story. What actually happened? Look at it with clear eyes. This is where the shame starts to soften. A, acknowledge the impact. Say it out loud, even if it's just to the horse or to yourself. That felt misaligned, or that didn't feel like me. It's okay. Honesty, it is a bridge. And Y stands for yield a new choice. Now ask, given what I now know, how do I want to show up next? That's where the power lies. And what I've seen time and time again is this beautiful moment of reflection in the horse. At first, when we fumble, they might step back. Tension rises. But as soon as the human resets, really resets, the horse shifts too. Their shoulders soften, their ears flick back to neutral. They might sigh or take a step closer. It's as if they're saying, I see you coming back to truth. Now I can meet you there. I like to remind myself and my clients, I can't rewrite that moment, but I can edit the next line. Let that sink in. You don't need to dwell. You don't need to self-punish. You can start fresh right now with more awareness, more heart, and more presence. So if something's feeling off lately, if you've been holding your breath or holding yourself hostage to a misstep, Take a breath, pause, review, acknowledge, yield. Come back to your presence. Come back to yourself with presence, because the world doesn't need our perfection. It needs our willingness to repair, to stay, to return. And that's what we do here. So thanks so much for joining me today on the Healing You Method. If this episode spoke to something in your heart, I'd love for you to share it with someone else who needs to hear it. And if you're curious about what it's like to work with the herd, you can find out more at glorialibeckercoaching.com or join one of my upcoming groups. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. You are worthy of repair and reconnection.